Hello, everybody, and welcome back. In this episode, we will be talking about the bass, the guitar, and the keys. So, before we start, we're going to turn the music on. I'm going to turn the drum DCA still off because that was still from the last episode. And there we are. Well, let's see what we have here, shall we? I'm first going to turn everything to around zero. Then we know what we're working with. And well, here we have the drum, but we don't need that one right now. We'll first start with the bass. Well, one of the bass DI is basically an instrument that doesn't need a low cut. Why doesn't it? Well, very simple. It doesn't produce that sound. It doesn't produce the sounds from other sources because it's DI. So that's one thing not to worry about. It's the bass guitar is basically a very clean sound. But let's see what we can do to make it sound pop a little more, shall we? Okay, and now you can see what actually is going on. You see that there is absolutely no high going on over here. So what are we going to do? Well, let's first turn on the EQ and see what do you want to push, what do you want to leave out. Hear that nice little buzz. It buzzes our buddy. But I also kind of want those highs a little in it. Okay, there's no gate necessary here, but a compressor might be nice. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. I'm going to use the compressor to make everything sound at around the same volume. I only want it to sound a little bit less compressed because, let's face it, that is also not nice. And now we have some air. You can actually hear the highs as well. That for now is the bass already. So, bass is done. For now at least. Let's go up the guitar. Well, the guitar, of course, has two separate microphones, so we will have to take them apart. You can hear that the ribbon has a really nice, warm feeling, but it's not as strong. So first, let's make them a little bit equal, shall we? I thought I already did it with the gain structure, but apparently it can still use a little bit addition. So I'm gonna gain this one out. That. Look at that. first I'm going to cut them off. So let's see where we are. Low cut on. Around the 100 is enough. Same goes for the ribbon. And it kind of has that old school vibe. I use an X1R for this, and you can just hear how great that ribbon just sounds. It's amazing. And now, of course, there's the question: how do you want the guitar actually to be sounding? And it can either you can choose to either have it like an old-fashioned warm feeling, or you can go for it a little bit more in the with the modern sound, which would be the condenser. But we use a combination of the two so that that you have a nice little bass. I'm gonna see what's happening if we would turn the compressor on now. This is basically frowned upon like hell. But let's just see what happens, shall we? You hear it push. Well, in some styles that might be nice, but here, why would you use a compressor, man? It's just it makes it sound so fabricated. Let's see how the other one sounds with the compressor on. And let's see what it does here, huh? Because now you can hear the pushiness. And let's see what happens if we add it with the other one, which doesn't have it. Okay, back in action. Okay, so let's see what the compressor does now, shall we? Let's mute this one. Well, you can hear it's quite aggressive. But does it sound better without? That is the question, because you have two different sources. To me, it can use a little bit. I'm not gonna do too much about it though. I kind of like it like this. So we had the. So we put low cut on it and a compressor. And let's see, did we do anything in the EQ? Personally, no. Why is this? You know, the quality of your sound of your instrument is all about how the quality of the recording is. So if you got a top-notch recording, the microphones do most of the work for you. I don't know why you would want to adjust that if it already sounds pretty close to perfect. You can use 1,000 different kinds of plugins and completely change the sound or whatever, but so most of the time I prefer a natural sound, so you can skip a lot of steps. But think to yourself, is it beneficial for the song? That is the most important thing. In the end, they're all just instruments that are playing together, and most of the time, musicians like to keep the song as intact as it was, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. The guitar player had a very specific sound. I'm gonna leave that alone. So, on next is the keys. Well, first of all, let's pan those keys, because they are still completely in the middle. And we suddenly have a stereo image. Oh, look at that. And as you can hear, there's a little delay going on, and it's just an effect from the key itself. So I'm gonna leave this one alone for the biggest part. That's how easy it is. So we now got the keys, we got the guitar, we got the bass, and we got the drums. We all got that already. So let's see how they all sound together, shall we? Only using the DCAs now, nothing else. We already have this as a total sound. Now, the only things we haven't used yet are the vocals, and I will do that in the next episode. So, I'll see you guys next episode when we talk about vocals.